Dave Revson with BTN.com senior writer Tom Dienhart, who shares his 3 big observations from every stop along the way on our Big Ten tour. We saw Illinois today. What stood out, Tom?
You know, the wide receiving core, Dave, I think has a chance to be the strength of this offense. A lot of depth. There's some talent there, led by Malik Turner, one of the better wide receivers in the Big Ten. I think Sam Mays may be a guy who's poised for a breakout this year. But, Dave, the real reason for excitement here is the return of Mikey Dudek. He's not played for 2 years because of knee issues. The staff's taking it easy with him in camp. They don't want to take any chance of him getting hurt. If Dudek can recapture his freshman form in 2014, Dave, this could be a very nice wide receiving core. Now, Dave, though, who can get the ball to him?
Yeah, and that is the question. Chase Crouch, of course, the starting quarterback for this group. But, yeah, I would echo your sentiment on the wide receiving group. I mean, Dudek set the freshman record a few years ago for a wide receiver going over 1,000 yards. I really like the freshman, too.
Yeah.
Ricky Smalling is awfully impressive. So the wide receiver group, what else?
You know, defensively, the linebacking core, I think, is going to be the strength of this defense, which has a lot to work to do from front to back. But, again, keep an eye on these linebackers. Trey Watson, number 33, is a real bellwether inside, a nice athlete. So watch him. And Delshawn Phillips, junior college transfer, really injects some athletic ability to this group. I tell you what, Julian Jones, number 2, he's a guy who I think is one of the more impressive physical specimens I saw out there today. And Dave, these guys are coached by Hardy Nickerson, and we know he knows a thing or two about playing linebacker.
He does indeed. Of course, one of the all-time greats in the NFL. What's the final group that stood out?
You know, if this offense is really going to do anything this year, the offensive line has got to come together. And there's a lot of moving parts there. Only a couple real sure things. Christian DeLario is a guy to watch. Gabe Meganson's a young guy who may finally be ready to emerge. Watch him. And how about number 76, Larry Boyd, true freshman, 6'6", 360 pounds. He may be a guy who's going to carve out a niche, maybe a guard or tackle for this group.
He is a big fella. Looks like he will start on the offensive line, or at least he would if they got going today. Nick Allegretti, someone they pointed to as a tremendous leader in this camp as well. Lovie Smith singling him out with us today. All right, so those are the 3 big observations from Tom Dienhart. We will see him again tomorrow, the final stop on the tour, as we check out the Northwestern Wildcats.